Yeah, when he tuned his fiddle for G, actually it was F. He had standard tuning with down 2 frets.
Octave.
Okay.
So I took to
Or
play,
not
but
a
a
full step. Yeah, full
a
step.
lonesome day, you know, today, so we had lonesome.
So when you play in F, you playing open F,
I tuned standard.
but you're playing open
Regular
rather
F.
than because if somebody wants to play a tune in F, I'll typically go.
Yeah,
You like-
that's the way I.
So is that
Same
kind of
way
like
with E.
second position? Or
Well,
where
it's
are
one
you?
of the, I mean, because
Actually,
D would be open,
Right,
then E,
right.
and I'm going up a half set.
So you just put your index
With
finger on the,
F
where, on the F note,
That
and then you
becomes
just...
a capo, but I'm just vamping. That, you know, it's a singing song typically. I mean, I don't do any instrumentals in F.
It's a pretty chord, and I can't show you because I'm cross-tuned right now.
But I don't know
It's
the
pretty
F
stuff.
scale open. You know, I barely know the C scale open.
But F plays good. It plays perfectly
Well,
good
when
in
I was
standard.
playing the Orange Spaniel of Law Fort Traveler, when he played in the G position, that put me in F on the band.
Right.
So I had to go up here and
3 frets. Or,
I had to retune, cross tune for F.
okay.
That makes my brain. I have to think too hard about
Ceases to be bad.
But a lot of jazz tunes are played in F or whatever, but, and on a fiddle or violin, it gives you the ability, you don't want to play open strings in that environment. You want to be able to play Broadway or whatever.
It's been so long since I played it like that, I can't get my notes in there.
But it has you don't have that many, it's not nearly as bad as E or B, because you've got open strings and stuff.
Can't keep up with you there.
I know, yeah, for a long time. There's a couple of them.
What was that? Was
There
that
was Kennedy Rag, but I didn't get it all.
She's playing an F, Mike.
Oh, F, my favorite key.
Right on time.
notes for
hard.
too long.
See, you know, it's, and all I learned, and it's a rudimentary thing, but it just makes it, because if I'm based out of A and then B flat, go to B, just another C, and then D, you're back to open, and if you want to go to E, F, and you're back to G, and that's open. So it just makes it easy to move things around if somebody called an odd key.
That's an interesting approach to
And it probably works out better for bluegrass as far as, again,
Not
your
playing
vamping.
the melody.
it.
I could just kind of like do.
I never played B too good.
But it's all, and B flat, people say it's easier than B because it has some opens,
Yeah.
but
But you
I don't
the
use them.
open,
I
'cause you
just
use
go
your-
ahead and close it, and B flat's tougher because the stretch is farther.
You want to run us through that again? No, when you did the, you know, you went up the scale and then back to
Turn
open
to the
and
camera
then
so we can see what your fingers are doing. So we can
Yeah,
study,
but-
so we can study this. on
YouTube tutorial here,
Yeah,
boys.
YouTube tutorial.
And in a typical, you're running from bluegrass, but your scale is an A. So now if you want to go to B flat, you just put your
Yeah, I get it.
in B and C, and I'm probably off.
It's all right.
But theoretically,
Yeah, I get you.
you're just moving
Yeah.
your capo up because your
Your
index
fingers
finger is a
capo.
capo.
Yeah.
And these three fingers are the ones that play
You
everything.
need the fourth finger a lot.
And then you go all the way to D flat doing that, and then you're at the E, then you're to E, or yeah, then you're to D, and then that becomes an
That's
open.
exactly. And then you start
And then
up
you
from
start,
there.
Start on E flat,
Yeah, I get
E,
you.
F, G flat, and
I see, I get it.
it's a F sharp.
Do it real slow. Do this scale
Now,
really
man,
slow.
it's hard
Do
because
C.
you
Do
can't-
C.
AD
Just see-
sticks
oh,
out.
because
That's
what?
we can do.
Because it's hard, you be able to press both strings down with one finger. It's a little bit, or four strings down with one finger. But B flat,
Okay.
Okay,
And
you're
sometimes you
using
have
the first finger as a
As a
capo.
capo.
And
And
so
he's
that-
playing everything with these three fingers.
So that means you're gonna have to use this
Right.
little
Pinky.
finger a
All
lot,
the time.
all the time. Right, I just realized that. Okay.
That's my weak point. That's right there.
It would take a little practice.
now
Yes.
some people manage to do that and they slide, and they shift, and they can manage to do quite well doing that.
Yeah.
But, and for me, that's easier than trying to learn the open scales for all these different
Different keys?
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know open chords on a mandolin. It's easier to do the full four-finger
Right.
chords, and you can
Yeah.
shift position no matter what
Yeah,
key.
yeah,
It's like-
yeah. I almost always just play the,
It was tough doing that initially, but once you get it down, it just makes it easier.
yeah.
Yeah.
to do
Now,
everything.
a lot of
Yeah,
people
that's
use the capo on
Pardon?
a lot of people uses the capo on a mandolin.
Yeah,
And I had never seen that till I came here, and then I saw a lot of that. And I broke down and used a capo last Sunday, or Sunday before.
On one song or two, or?
And I had worked on them without the capo and stuff, but it just, for this particular, we had a gig, and I just wanted it to sound better, and I just wasn't quite, strong enough on it. So and it ended up messing me up, and it really gets in the way. I saw Ricky Skaggs, actually. There's a video of him using a capo on the mandolin.
Really? That's
And it
surprising.
was the song By the Mark, and he was doing it with Gillian Welch. And I'm sure it was in
Wanted
the
the
key of
open
C,
ringing.
and I'm sure they wanted the open sound. They didn't want that
They probably.
But he obviously can play it.
Oh, is it after 9?
Yeah, and they're gonna wanna close up. I gotta talk to Melissa and.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure he can play it without using tape, but I'm sure they can
Yeah,
find that sound.
yeah. Huh.
We're trying to find a day to go out to lunch.
Okay,
And, we gotta get together and,
good.
come on.
So you guys go to Sparta on Monday, you came here on Tuesday, you go to Independence tomorrow, you do Mount Airy on Thursday.
Can't do
Oh,
Independence
you can't do
anymore.
Independence. Oh, you can't do Independence anymore? Or do you have other stuff on Wednesdays now?
I'm teaching in the gym program in Hillsville from 4:30 to 5:30. I'm teaching fiddle
On
'Cause-
Wednesdays?
on Wednesdays. Because
Oh, thank you so
the
much.
ones that signed up, the fiddle teacher they had last year couldn't do it this year, and he's begging me, please, can you teach these kids? We need somebody. He says, I don't play that well. You play better than they do. Oh, well, I'll
Keep
try.
one step ahead of him.
So that started on
That started last
week?
No, I've had 2 weeks already.
How many kids do you have?
2. Started out I was going to have 3, and one of them decided to switch to guitar. So I only have 2. So we're doing. No, we're doing. Then I taught them. This will be the next thing. But they've already, so we'll see how it goes. But that means I can't do Independence because I'm not getting out of there until 5:30, and then I have to go do dinner.
She has to have someone bring her.
So, and he's in Mount Airy and I'm in Hillsville at 5:30, so it's like, nah, it's not gonna work out.
How long is that class?
It probably the whole school year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, unless they drop out and nobody wants to do the fiddle anymore, then I'll be out of a job. But
Let's ask Dee if she has any days free.
Anytime.
yeah, we had gone a couple of times to
Yeah, anytime.
Independence.
When do you go?
Well, we don't know for sure yet when we're leaving. We'll be here all next week for sure. And then the following week is Thanksgiving, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And we'll be leaving sometime early.
Yeah.
What about Saturday? I guess we probably have to take some Friday.
Saturday. Oh, Saturdays are never good.
Well, both of us have things we're trying to juggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can, we'll play phone tag and everything else.
Sorry, can we get you on the phone?
Yes.
Yeah.